Before the race starts, I feel great. I'm so excited to run this race.
Nervous and excited.
I'm going to be extremely excited and pumped up and ready to run.
I run because, one, it keeps me fit, which is very important in life. I enjoy what I do. Say, going out doing your long training runs in the cold, the wet, the rain isn't always enjoyable, but it's what you gain at the end of it, of being able to go and do a race, for example, the London Marathon, firstly being able to achieve it and get around those 26 miles, and it makes you feel good. In the deepest ocean, the bottom of the sea. My name's Blake, and I'm running the London Marathon this year. I train sort of in numerous locations, and I like to mix it up because obviously if you train the same area all the time, it's obviously can get a bit boring. So I like to come into London occasionally, run around the banks of the Thames, around the parks, and I train where I live, or I go out on old railway lines, disused railway lines, because they're normally quite good, fast and flat for good training. My training had been going really well for this marathon, and up to a few weeks ago, I was on target to get a really good time. I was injury-free. Unfortunately, back in January, I slipped over and twisted my ankle, which set me back, unfortunately. London Marathon or any marathon, always when I speak to people say it comes down to two things. It's 50% fitness, 50% mental strength. If you haven't got those two, you'll find it tough to run a marathon. Thursday, I'm here at the Docklands XL Sprinter in the City of London. Come here to pick the number up. It's where the 40,000 people pick the numbers up. The nerves are kicking in. Say it's only a couple of days to go. Let's just see how Sunday goes on the day.
Retirar el kit y recorrer la expo es parte del rito, a la espera de una de las mejores carreras del mundo, el Maratón de Londres.
The London Marathon is one of the Abbott World Marathon Majors because we believe, and we like to say, we're the greatest marathon in the world. We have the highest fundraising of any marathon in the world. £61.5 million was raised for good causes in last year's event. We have amazing fancy dress costumes. So the support, it's a mixture of the competition, the support, the charity, the field, the feeling, the celebration of life. The course of the Virgin Money London Marathon has pretty well stayed exactly the same in 38 years. It is a fast course, not the fastest in the world. We believe Berlin is probably the fastest. So it goes past some really iconic landmarks. It starts at Greenwich and then goes past the Cutty Sark and over Tower Bridge into Canary Wharf, comes back past the Tower of London, down the Embankment, the London Eye, Houses of Parliament, and finishes on the Mall outside Buckingham Palace. So it's truly an exceptional course.
A drummed-up country boy who never knew his place. He said, return to me. He knows so much about these things.
Running in London is the best ever. The crowds, the people, the atmosphere, brilliant.
Running in London to me means a lot. It means that I treat London as the best and the highest ranked race in this world. That's why I'm really happy to get an opportunity and run here.
It means the biggest accomplishment in my running career to get the World Major medal. Running in London is going to be great because this is my 6th World Major Marathon and I'm really excited to be here.
How do I feel for a start line of a race? I'm nervous. Nerves, they say, is a good thing. So anyone who is running shouldn't be afraid of the nerves because it shows that you've got the passion for doing that race. Every race I do feel nervous. As soon as the gun goes and I'm off, those nerves have gone.
En Greenwich Park, la emoción se palpita. Los músculos se preparan para el gran reto que está por comenzar. Al sureste de la ciudad, la carrera recorre los primeros kilómetros hacia Woolwich, antes de dirigirse por la orilla sur del río Támesis hasta Tower Bridge.
I awake to find no peace of mind. I said, how do you live?
So running means a lot to me, and I found with the running, not only did it get you fit, it helps with weight control. It's great on the mind, so with all the endorphins, you can it makes you feel better.
The spies hide out in every corner, but you can't touch them, no, 'cause they're just spies. They're just spies.
El Maratón de Londres se celebra desde 1981 y es integrante del World Marathon Majors, junto con Berlín, Nueva York, Boston y Chicago.
The most attractive part of this race is just all the sights that I'll get to see on the course because it's new and a different city to run in for me, and a lot of historical landmarks, so that'll be neat to see.
Me personally, I like Cutty Shark. There's lots of atmosphere around that, and going over Tower Bridge.
I think the other attraction is seeing the famous sights of London as well in the backdrop. But obviously the tens of thousands of spectators that will be lined up along the course, cheering us along. I think that would be a really good attraction.
Training in London is very good. Obviously, it's a big city. We're quite fortunate in London that we've got lots of open space, lots of parks that you can run in, running around the city.
This is the Hyde Park in central London. The reason I would run here, I think, is because it's quite big. It's a large area, it's quite flat. There is a road pavement, there's a bit of grass, so there's a bit of both terrains. I think it would be ideal for you to run. You don't have to plan a route, you just run freely.
What I see when I run through this park is people relaxing, enjoying themselves, having picnics, sunbathing, children playing, and other runners and other people enjoying outdoor activities.
And the soul chokes to cause the tide, to enforce the vibe. This old erosion is moved in time. I score a mind to store my crimes. Reach slow motion to coin the mind.
I choose this place because it's in the heart of London. It's so close to Oxford Street. The scenery is amazing. You get to run past the palace. It's amazing.
It's just a nice place in the central London that is so really busy with and filled with cars, buses. You know, there's buzz. So here, there's only like runners and nature and, you know, like people who are relaxing. So very good.
The most attractive part is going to be actually getting the medal.
The sights you see, the people, the crowds, and generally the other fellow runners who are all there to raise money for good charities, and it's a great atmosphere to be a part of.
The most attractive part, probably at the start line, the atmosphere, and then at the end.
Lugares icónicos como Corris Ark, Canary Wharf o el Palacio de Buckingham son las atracciones en diferentes partes del recorrido.
How do I feel when I run? It makes you feel energised, motivated to do more stuff. If you're having a bad day, bad week, it helps boost your positivity and just get you back focused if you're having, say, a bit of a down day.
I want something just like this.
most difficult part of the race for me will probably be round about 17, 18 miles. In marathons, I always tend to hit a point where I really struggle. And that's really where fellow runners or the crowd really spur you on to carry on that extra mile to get to the end.
The London Marathon is a race and everything is difficult because you are competing. You cannot say this is the easiest part and this is the hardest part.
Probably not going to be able to go at my own pace. I like going at my own pace, and it's going to be so busy that I can't go at my own pace. So I'll have to go with other people and go at the same pace as people in front.
Un gesto de solidaridad y el reconocimiento de una multitud a pasos de la meta del Maratón de Londres 2017.
The 2017 Virgin Money London Marathon was my first time running the event, so it was very exciting. I was running really quite low, close to the line of what my body could tolerate. And really, as I got to the Mall, which is the final stretch of the race with 200 metres to go, I was running on empty. I had no fuel left to run, so my body was going into shutdown. And in doing so, it means that your running action goes all funny and wobbly-legged, and eventually you collapse. Matt approached me from behind and just was the first voice, really calm voice in my ear, just being really patient and encouraging me and saying, he's here, he's going to get me to the line. And it was shortly after that I collapsed, and Matt picked me up and tried to give me space to carry on, and it was clear that I wasn't going to be able to on my own.
This is so hard. I mean, every single part of his body is shutting down on him, but what we're seeing also is the camaraderie and the spirit of the marathon. How many of these guys are on for their personal best? They want to break that time, but they're still running by to see if they can help him.
I remember when I approached David, a few moments before, I was just about to get into my sprint finish the race strong. There's lots of crowds, lots of support at that area. But when I saw David on the ground, I decided that my race was no longer the priority, and my priority then was to help David and to make sure that he finished the race. I think it comes down to instinct. When you see someone struggling or someone in difficulty, the natural thing for a person to do is to help out. I wasn't really thinking about it. Before that, I just wanted to get to the finish and finish the race to the best of my ability. But when I saw someone, in danger or not going to be able to finish, it just made sense as a human to help a fellow person out. It's been a crazy year since the London Marathon last year. The media attention isn't what you expect when you turn up to run a marathon, but it's great that it is a positive story for the running community.
I enjoy London Marathon, say it's my the main capital city marathon of the UK, some marathons around the world in different countries, and I've yet to find another marathon that has the same atmosphere from any other race. The atmosphere is electric, it's amazing, but also on the course, the whole 26 miles of course, there's people supporting, family members, friends, and that's all the way around the course. So when you're having those low points around the course, there's always someone cheering you on, even if they don't know you, and so it's just amazing atmosphere.
I wonder if you can hear us as you prepare us to see you let go. All the life inside your body.
The Mall, la unión de Trafalgar con el Palacio de Buckingham, es el punto culminante, el último esfuerzo para llegar a la meta.
The course was incredible, the crowds were amazing, and it was so well organised. It was really lovely to run it.
El recorrido de hoy, maravilloso. La verdad es que era impresionante la cantidad de gente y permanentemente el aplauso de la gente te iba levantando. Pero un calor hoy de aquellos que se van a dejar anotado en el registro.
Muito calor, terrível. mas foi bacana, foi legal, gostei. É a segunda vez que eu faço.
I've just finished the marathon. I've got rounds, which is the main target. So all in all, it's been a brilliant day, and I've got my medal.
There's many nice, the most attractive part of the course, there's many nice attractive parts. The start is amazing, right through Tower Bridge, and then coming up at the end near London Eye and Big Ben. It's really nice. It's a really enjoyable course. Yeah.
When I crossed the finish line, yeah, it was like a sense of achievement that I've done it, yeah. Very good.
No, una emoción muy grande. A mí fue una maratón bien dura, bien difícil. Tuve una lesión en la mitad. Así que la verdad es que bajé harto el ritmo, pero quedé muy contento con haber llegado y haber cruzado la meta. Así que emocionante siempre una carrera.
Yeah, when I crossed the finish line, just relief.
But it was amazing. It's an amazing feeling.
Es una de las 6 mejores maratones del mundo y ellos lo lograron. Conquistaron la meta. Hasta la próxima semana, cuando volvamos a encontrarnos para una edición más de ESPN Run.